Hey, what's up, guys? Basically a couple of things. Been about a month since I've done my last video, so we got definitely a good amount to go through. Especially this. Picked this up what 2-3 weeks ago, and took what 2 or 3 days to get through. The first disc is all NWA, and wasn't my favorite disc. My favorites were obviously the second and third, but obviously, as everyone knows, this wasn't a documentary. This was just matches, and it was kind of set up like The Warrior, where he would talk about it, match, talk, match, and wasn't there was still good enough to be a documentary, but the real 1 hour, 2 hour documentary disc is what I really wanted out of this guy. Nice little setup here. Boom. Obviously this one's missing, it's still on my computer. And we also have, let me see here, here it is. Right there. That ain't Sting. That is a fake Sting. They obviously didn't pick that up, and even though they wanted to, I guess, but I guess it was too late by the time it was all distributed and all that stuff. But yeah, definitely pick this up if you're a Sting fan. WWE was by here in Toronto on October 3rd, and had the chance to meet this guy, Cesaro. Basically, he's one of the nicest guys in a long time that I've met, and so like great, very approachable, very just like nice to everyone. Freaking tall in person, man. Couldn't believe that, but anyways, yeah, like I said, very approachable, very nice guy, and hopefully he gets a shot at Ziggler on the pay-per-view. Obviously, tonight's Raw, it said it should be SmackDown, but come on, we're all fans. We all know that's going to be put into the pay-per-view because we all know the Paige and AJ match. That's going to be. I'm a fan of both of those two, but they're not really like I think Paige's pay-per-view matches were the best when she was just starting, and now she's obviously well into her WWE main roster career, and it's kind of like lingering, you know. Now Miss Anti-Diva is on Total Divas starting in January, along with Alicia Fox. So hopefully, I still won't watch it. To be honest with you, I've never watched Total Divas. I've watched the very first one because that was kind of important to me because a lot of the footage was from WrestleMania 29, and I was there. I've caught like a few like on the network here, well, the Net Pack here in Canada. I really hate that. I'll get into that in a second though. But yeah. Basically, in the last month or so, everything is like all the build up towards Hell in a Cell, and so you got your Ambrose and Rollins Hell in a Cell match. Good stuff. Those guys can deliver. You got your Orton and Cena for the millionth fucking time. I don't know why. There's still some draw, obviously, with those two, no doubt, but how much can you rely on those two going further? I mean, you got your NXT, all those call-ups that were being made. I can't deny that. Can't complain with that whatsoever. Hopefully, since Takeover 2, with Ascension losing and all that, they're going to be called up soon. I mean, they did have a few matches. I guess you can call them tryout matches for TV, but they're gonna do well either way. Breeze too. He did, like when Breeze, Zayn, and the other two were on Raw that night. That was a great four-way match, obviously, and that's or else they wouldn't put them on. Other than that, some UFC news and notes. George St. Pierre cleared for training now. So, but is he coming back to UFC? No. At least that's from what he says. Of course, never say never. That's the whole moniker that everyone goes by, and I really hope that GSP comes back soon, just to settle things. You know, he's like, obviously Hendricks and him need another go. Lawler, and I think he deserves a shot as well. So hopefully Lawler will get his turn. And obviously 182 or 181 and 182, they're going to be down the road. But 179 coming up this weekend. I can't really say I'm really into that card, but I'll still watch since I'm a fan, you know. But the one I'm really interested in, and a very stacked card, is the December 13th. And so just, I believe that's in Dallas. Could be wrong on that. But anyways, just trust me on that. If you are fans of the fight nights, go for the December 13th, because that's pretty stacked. Basically, well, what else now? A lot of Hell in a Cell stuff that I want to go through, and I'll go through the whole pay-per-view probably tomorrow or the next day, something like that. Because I've still got plenty of time leading up to the 25th. Anyways, bottom line, Reigns being on the sideline, that hurts, because he was a lot of what Raw needed. Injury, I understand, but hopefully he can come back sooner than later, because in about 7 days from now, 2K15 coming out, I'm getting it for the 360, so I'm getting it on the 28th. All you other guys getting it for PS4 and Xbox One have to wait till November 18th. I'm not getting the Hogan edition this time, because I got the Undertaker edition, and that's pretty much all I wanted. And the Hogan edition is pretty much everything that the Undertaker edition was, except for a few other things that they added in, and it's honestly way too much money for me right now, and so I'm going to be happy with what I have waiting for me at EB Games. But yeah, tell me what you think about everything. Raw tonight, the Sting DVD, all the UFC stuff, and that's it for me. I'll have a more in-depth Hell in a Cell preview review coming up, so tune in then. Adios.